Valuable player. Congratulations.
Whew. Wow. Thank you. It's an honor to receive this award. But first things first, this isn't just me. To the 14 guys on my team, the great coaching staff, you guys made this happen as much as I did. Thank you. But most of all, this is for all of you. It's an honor to receive this award in front of the greatest fans in the world. Your support means so much to me. And of course, Mama, Dad, Yvette, CC. I love you guys. This is for you too. But now, it's time to go out there and win this game.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Hart. We've got Denver and the Portland Trailblazers. Look at Portland. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take game one of the series.
And while this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard on.
Come on! Let's hear it! And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. It's stolen by Smith. And now Portland on the break. Shoots a three. Poked away. Tries to save it. Out of bounds.
Come on, y'all.
Denver takes possession.
Need better looks than that.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And the foul called on three.
Reach it.
That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Moutier, covered by Smith. Moutier kicks to Nurkic. Lock at 6. Here's Chandler. Tipped away. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Smith for 3. Good. Smith's got 8 points.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Screen by Ibaka. And Chandler, here we go. That doesn't go either for Chandler.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They execute. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
That's a 2 from Smith. And, yep,
that's
finally got it rolling around the rim. 13 points in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Portland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
There's the 3. The shot no good. And it's Denver the other way. Allen passes to Moutier. Screen by Ibaka. Doubled by Smith. Chandler kicks to Nurkic. Plumlee with the steal. Ahead. A pull-up. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Plumlee. And that's 15 points for Freak.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Ball's knocked loose. Out to Chandler. Cans it from downtown. Chandler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The drive by Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Been a big game for Smith. He already has 15 points, and he's sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
So for the Trailblazers, Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Allen Crabbe comes in for Al Farouk Amini. And it's Henderson for McCullough.
Timeout, timeout.
No, it's called timeout.
Start it.
Let's find out what as for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Smith. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Trying his luck deep. Portland no good that time either. The Nuggets trail by 8. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Smith drawn the double team. Leonard dishes to Davis. Here's Smith. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Sessions against Smith. Sessions passes to Chandler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Wilson Chandler. No good on the second free throw.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Smith missing again. The Nuggets trail by 7. Chandler kicks to Sessions. Henderson against Chandler, and that one's good. Chandler's got his second basket of the night. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the leading three-point shooting teams from the regular season. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
To the inside, Leonard with the steal, and here comes Smith leading the fast break for 3, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Tries a 3. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Well, and this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And you can see the momentum swinging now. They've gotten a huge boost of energy, and now the offense starting to click.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. Humphrey. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now, and he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's a 2 from Smith, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the NBA's replay center in Secaucus, the process getting better and faster over the years.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls, and really a good job.
We sat down with Freak to discuss his MVP season and what winning the award means.
It's such a great honor. I never dreamed it could really be me. But, you know, MVP isn't an individual award in my eyes. I owe so much to my teammates, my coaches, my family, and my fans. I'm so grateful for them. I wouldn't be here without them.
Clark, no doubt he put in a truly historic season. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Davis comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Smith subbed in for McCollum. Smith in at point guard. Myers Leonard is out there with Davis. Then it's Henderson. And it's Crabb in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Smith drives in, and J.J. Hickson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Smith. He has 30. Wide open. And again, it's Portland converted.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
The Nuggets trail by 10. It's stolen by Smith from the sideline. Let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He finished with 69 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it. Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Now here's Moutier, covered by Smith. Moutier dishes to Ibaka.
We've really seen Ibaka doing his thing. He's got 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And it's Smith penetrating.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Hickson and Davis pulls it down.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
There's 39 seconds left here in the second. On the wing, Chandler. Drills it from outside. Chandler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And the dunk by Smith.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
And here's Moutier. It's stolen by Smith. The finish. Oh, wow. And he slams it one-handed. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint.
Hey, guys, let's settle down for a minute and talk about that first half. I don't need to tell you how important the rest of this game is, so listen close. We've been able to force a lot of turnovers, and we've crashed in on them. That's been terrific. Keep doing just what you have been. As soon as we get our hands on the ball, push it, and let's catch them on their heels. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. We've got a very clear job to do, and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that could call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Wilson Chandler. Allen is out there with Moutier. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Doubled by Smith. Kicks to Nurkic. The pass to Allen. Plumlee with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McCollum with the ball. And it's Smith missing.
They got enough room to take that one in rhythm, but he might not have the touch to make it.
Portland leading by 15. The slam dunk by Aminu.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Moutier kicks to Chandler. Trains it from beyond the arc. Chandler's got 12.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
To show us the top defenders from the regular season, these are the steal leaders. Freak is second.
You know what, Kevin, I wonder how many times this year an opposing coach...
Also making some changes. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Davis. Alan Crabb comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Smith subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And then for Denver, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Gary Harris in for Tony Allen. For 3, Smith. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Smith's got 47 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Out to Chandler. That one wide left. Portland leading by 17. He tries for 3, and it finds the net. Another three-point hit from Smith. Smith's got 8 here in the quarter.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Hickson a screen. Sessions against Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Plumlee, the pass to Smith. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Harris. Denver's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Chandler dishes to Sessions. Back to Chandler. Doubled by Smith. Pass to Harris. 5 to shoot. Hickson kicks to Chandler. Shot to stop the run. and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Chandler's got 17.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Nice shot by Smith.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And he gets it to go. He's got 14.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Crab, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Sessions. Here's Humphrey. The baseline J off the mark. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Portland leading by 22. Smith, he's in at the point. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Henderson. Then there's Davis, and it's McCollum in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Nurkic. Aminu grabs the miss. The Trailblazers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And good on the basket. Book it.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Moutier with the ball. Working on Smith. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stretch for the Trailblazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Alexander comes in for Ed Davis. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Arthur sets the pick for Moutier. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Smith.
Move the ball.
To the middle.
Stick it too much.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Now here's Moutier. D right on him. Poke loose. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Arthur sets the pick for Allen. Back to Ibaka. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moutier. Here's Nurkic. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Out left to the wing. Here's Harkless. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
The Nuggets have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. Knocked away. Here's Moutier. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Moutier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times. What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
From 10 feet out, the shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Joseph with the ball. Now Smith defending. Moutier passes to Jokic. Smith on the wing, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Denver. Gary Harris comes in for Moutier. Tipped away, and that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
Tyler Johnson.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Arthur. Hits the three-point bomb.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. Harkless dishes to Leonard. Smith kicks to Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Leonard, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Inside, Jokic. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Smith. Pass to Harkless. To the paint. Smith kicks to Alexander. On the wing, Johnson. That's a 2 from Smith. And it comes off the front of the rim. Denver's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Portland.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Smith. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Alexander passes to Smith. To the left wing. Harkless kicks to Johnson. And the 3 off target. So it's Denver now. Harris with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Joseph kicks to Arthur. Here's Harris. Offline with his 3. Smith outside. Passes to Alexander. Takes the 13-footer. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, they were very effective in asserting their will in game one, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game two. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear.
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing his shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie, he smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Well,
lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but
crispy barbecue chicken?
Oof, I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime? Well, we got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Portland Trail Blazers here at home. And the continued absence of Damian Lillard, guys, is a story.
Kevin, I hear you loud and clear there, but this is not a one-sided situation. I mean, both teams have significant injuries here in the playoffs, and it's going to come down. get the most production from some of its second-tier players.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Yusuf Nurkic, Wilson Chandler out there with Ibaka. Then it's Moutier, and it's Allen in at the 2 spot. Now Allen following the three-point attempt by Freak. Nobody near Nurkic. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Smith for 3. Portland again missing.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Ibaka outside. Hits the jumper in space. Ibaka's got the first points of the night for the Nuggets. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Smith wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Moutier, covered by Smith. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Ibaka.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Sticks another. 3 more from Smith. Smith's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Trailblazers. Allen kicks to Moutier. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. To me, that was a freebie.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Smith, no luck.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Doubled by Smith. Chandler kicks to Moutier. Left side of Ibaka. The 15-footer, and Denver again with the bucket.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Smith the pass to Plumlee, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Mason Plumlee. 2 shots.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's take this moment to show you who led the league in scoring during the regular season. Freak number 1. And he's good on the second. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Moutier kicks to Ibaka. Ibaka drawing the double team. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. 9 points for Smith. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The 11-footer. Moutier, no good. Portland leading. Fires from deep. Again from deep. The 3-pointer good from Smith. Smith's got 12.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now Ibaka following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Allen kicks to Chandler. It's taken away by Smith. Shoots a 3. That's good. 15 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Moutier kicks to Chandler. The 9-foot shot. That's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
A different look now for Portland. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Crabbe comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Henderson for McCollum. Here's Crabbe. For 3, Smith. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first. They set the pick. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so Sessions nails both of them. And here are the Trailblazers now, leading by 5. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 20 points for Freak.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Chandler outside. Pass to Sessions. Back to Chandler. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Denver. Trailblazers leading by 7. Henderson kicks to Smith. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good. Seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Here's Henderson. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him. Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Denver. Chandler comes in for Sessions. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Wilson Chandler out there with Ibaka. Then there's Allen. And there's Hickson. And it's Moutier in at the 1 spot. Hickson with the bucket.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
And it's Smith missing. Denver leading by 5. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He had 64 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And it's Denver with the rebound. Ibaka's got 7 rebounds in the game. Chandler kicks to Ibaka. Passes it to Chandler. And another miss by Denver. Trailblazers trail by 5. Smith right side. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Talk about a terrific game for Smith. He has 20 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Nuggets?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Harris is checked in for the Nuggets. Denver leading by 3. He kicks it to Moutier. Shoots the three. Portland grabs the miss. And here's Smith. 22 points for him. Pass to Henderson. Portland moving the ball around. Smith drives in, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Chandler outside. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Smith. And now Portland on the break. Smith with the ball.
He does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Screen by Ibaka. Doubled by Smith. Harris dishes to Moutier. And Leonard with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Harkless. 24 seconds left to play in the first half.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so Sessions nails both of them.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
It's stolen by Smith. And he drains the three, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the NBA's replay center in Secaucus, the process getting better and faster over the years.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Trailblazers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Okay, guys, listen up. We're on the brink of a big win here. If we can build on the positives and eliminate the negatives, this is critical. We exposed them in transition. That's the first thing. When we got out and ran, they couldn't hang with us. So keep pushing the ball whenever you get the chance. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. We've got a very clear job to do, and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Smith in at point guard. Davis is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu, and it's McCollum in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Smith for three. Rebound by Nurkic. Nuggets trail. Allen passes to Moutier. The dish to Chandler. Doubled by Smith. Here's Moutier. Hands it from downtown. Moutier's got 12. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Denver shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Feeds it to Chandler. Plumlee with the steal. The dive for the ball. Smith outside. From beyond the arc, and the shot is good. Smith's got 34 points.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He was intent on running the offense through Ibaka. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Allen kicks to Ibaka. Ibaka drawing the double team. Denver passing it around. 5 on the clock. Chandler inside the line. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Smith outside. And good on the basket. Book it. Smith's got 39.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Will it go? The shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. Trailblazers leading by 7. Lets it go from deep. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Aminu. 42 points for Smith.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield.
That jam! Just beautiful.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. So for the Trailblazers, Allen Crabbe comes in for Davis, and it's Johnson in for C.J. McCollum. Denver making a switch here. So it's Denver now. A 12-point game. Ibaka wide open. He fires. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way. And they've got to stop this run. And the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Smith against Sessions. Fires for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own. Not the best decision.
The Nuggets trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense. The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
It's taken away by Smith. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
You know, it's going back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
And Sessions kicks to Allen. The feed now to Sessions. Here's the screen. There's the pass to Ibaka. And it's Portland with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Sessions dishes to Chandler. He feeds it to Allen. And taken away by Johnson. Smith drives in, tries a 3, and he gets it to go. Smith's got 58.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Out to Sessions. He dishes it to Allen. Pass to Sessions. Shot clock at 6. Chandler inside the line, and the shot falls short this time.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Sessions. No good. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Checked in for the Trailblazers. Moutier, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Hickson is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Harris. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Moutier in at the point. Kicks it to Harris. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Harris picks to Moutier. Back to Harris. Dishes it to Moutier. Launches a 3. That's good from Harris on the assist for Moutier. Moutier's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him. I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Denver's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Jokic, no good. For Portland, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Not often you see him take that shot. 69 points for Freak.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Moutier kicks to Hickson. Doubled by Smith. Here's Joseph. But they'll get another chance. Another shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Denver. Sessions comes in for Moutier. And again it will fall. Basket good there from Smith. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts. Take a look at what Gary Harris has done. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc. And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Trailblazers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Smith. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Sessions passes to Hickson. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Smith outside. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First one falls for Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Alexander. And Denver also making the switch. Nurkic is checked in. Now here's Sessions. Nurkic a screen on Johnson. Sessions against Johnson. Hickson a screen. Sessions dishes to Hickson. Harris. And the baseline jumper no good. The drive by Smith.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And so he makes both from the line. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gerald, we often hear coaches talking about chemistry and focus. What's the key right now?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, Ernie.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.
São Paris, São Paulo, Brasil, Brasil. Aí, MX, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar no impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhava vocês. Monstro, pras minas na fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte. É tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte. Trancada na cela ou numa favela, medo é foda, João. Pobre menina, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade, ainda mais do que a palavra liberdade é feminina.